Hi, I'm Mike Christie, Assistant Commissioner of the USA South, and I'm here in Greensboro, North Carolina on the campus of Greensboro College, where today the USA South will present its Don Scalf Awards to two former Greensboro College student-athletes, Carrie Pacifico and Daniel Poindexter. Before we take a look at the festivities, let's learn a little bit about the award and its recipients.
The award is named in honor of Mr. Don Scalf, whose commitment to the student-athlete, guardianship of the value of academic achievement, and devotion to the principles of Division III athletics set a standard that holds steadfast today in what was the Dixie Intercollegiate Athletic Conference and is now known as the USA South. He taught for 36 years, coached for 18, and served as athletic director for 6 at NC Wesleyan College. In addition, he was a founding father of the conference and served as its secretary-treasurer for 25 years. This year's female winner, Carrie Pacifico, earned a 3.75 cumulative grade point average, was a 4-time USA South Academic All-Conference team member, and earned 2008 ESPN The Magazine Academic All-American honors. Pacifico appeared on Greensboro's Dean's List numerous times and collected various academic honors during her academic career. As a women's tennis player for the Pride, Pacifico was a first-team All-Conference performer each of her 4 seasons and was a 3-time USA South Player of the Year. She also gave time to the Greensboro community by serving as a student-athlete mentor and a volunteer for the Greensboro Sports Commission and the State Games of North Carolina. This year's male winner, Daniel Poindexter, graduated with a 3.86 cumulative grade point average, was a 2-time USA South All-Academic Team member, and was named a 2008 ESPN The Magazine Academic All-American. Athletically, Poindexter received USA South first-team All-Conference honors last season as a first baseman for the Pride baseball team. In addition, he received ABCA Rawlings second-team All-Region accolades. Poindexter also volunteered his time for many organizations, including Habitat for Humanity, the Angel Tree Network, and the West Forsyth Junior Legion baseball team. The award festivities began with a reception brunch on campus where Greensboro College Athletic Director Kim Strable, USA South Commissioner Rita Wiggs, and Mr. Don Scalf addressed the assembled crowd of the honorees' family, friends, and coaches. For the first time in the award's history, both recipients were from the same institution.
At Greensboro College, we could not be more proud of the fact that we're the first school in conference history to have both male and female Don Scalf Award winners voted the top student athlete in the conference. Daniel Poindexter, as an athlete, as a baseball player, was phenomenal. Tied for our records as a leading hitter. Great person, great role model, great student. So very proud of Daniel. Carrie Pacifico, I had the privilege of coaching Carrie as her freshman year in tennis. She was number 1 all 4 years in doubles and singles. 3-time Player of the Year. So an outstanding student, outstanding person. Both of these individuals are the kind of people that I know are going to do very well in life because they've got all the tools.
The award winner's institution typically honors its athletes with a brunch, which allows for interaction with conference officials and the Scalf family in a relaxed environment.
It's such a pleasure to be able to host the events with the student athletes, with Don and Joanne Scalf able to be here, since our male and female Athlete of the Year awards are the Don Scalf Awards. So they come each year and present the award, and it's so nice also that our institutions host the brunch like we're having this morning. It gives the athletes an opportunity to meet Don and Joanne, and an opportunity for them to talk with the athletes and get to know them a little bit, as well as their parents. And also their coaches are here, and academic representatives from the institution. So it's really a very nice event for the athletes, their families, and for Don and Joanne, and certainly for the conference and the institution, because it's quite an honor for the institution to have the award winners, and to have both of them in 1 year is certainly special for Greensboro College. So we're very pleased and appreciate that they've done this for the conference and for the athletes.
Mr. Scalf, along with his wife Joanne, always enjoy visiting with those student athletes who receive the conference's highest honor.
This is one of the nice opportunities that I have each year of meeting the athlete of the year in the conference. Today we of course have both of the male athlete and the female athlete being honored, and that just doubles the enjoyment as far as I'm concerned. And to meet these student athletes each year is a real thrill for me. Being a former athlete, sometimes maybe I didn't do quite as well as they are doing right now, and it thrills me even that much more to see them accomplish the things that they have done. I'm always interested in the growth of the student, certainly academically, but also athletically outside of the classroom, which takes an awful lot of effort for the student athlete, and so they go back into their dorm room in the late day, and they've played hard. They may have won, but they may have lost. But the next day, they're back out there again. And that's the kind of attitude that I love to see in the young people. They're going to give it a try, and it's going to work because they've got the attitude. So the conference has afforded me this opportunity to be able to meet and greet these top athletes each year, and I'm thrilled to meet them and hear the stories that they have lived through, and sometimes I can relive some of my own things back through them when I was trying to come along in that same line. And then I went on into the coaching, and so I saw a lot of the things that they were doing. I saw it on the floor, or basketball floor, or the court, on the field, something like that, and it's always thrilling to see the kid suddenly realize how good this is and what I can do. So guiding students, young students like this, helping them to accomplish their goals and be winners, it's a thrill for me to see it.
The group then transitioned to Jamison Stadium, home of the Pride's football team, where Carrie and Daniel officially received their awards at halftime of Greensboro's game versus Gallaudet. Athletic Director Strabel and Commissioner Wiggs joined the Scalfs, the award winners, and their families at midfield.
All right, I'm standing here with the 2008 Don Scalf Awards, Carrie Pacifico, Daniel Poindexter, and we'd like to ask them a couple questions about receiving this award today. Carrie, first I'll start with you. What are your thoughts on winning the Don Scalf Award?
I think it's a great honor. It was a great honor to even meet Don Scalf. It was nice that we could put this all together and really learn the history about the award and be able to fully appreciate it.
All right, great. And Dan, do you share the same sentiments?
Well, yeah, definitely. It's an amazing honor to be singled out as one of the best student athletes in the entire conference. It's really almost more than I can really put into words. It's a very, very important thing to me.
Well, this award encompasses a lot of things, one being on the field or court success, and then off the field or court success. So, Carrie, just talk about balancing being a star tennis player, but as well as a star in the classroom.
I think it was really important to stay very organized and also to keep an open line of communication with your professors. You're on and off campus a lot. It's just important to keep the lines of communication open with your team, what's going on there, and then as well in the classroom.
All right, well, Dan, I'm sure you share the same thoughts as Carrie, but I'm going to put you on the spot, and it's your turn to give some advice out there to some prospective student athletes or current student athletes who want to have that balance that you guys have achieved.
I think more generally, the most important thing is just to have goals and priorities and stick to them all the time. Always, just make sure you're making the right decisions about what you're doing and when you're doing it. And, when there's a temptation to maybe slack off a little or not do something, just always have some kind of goal, some kind of plan that you can look to for motivation and stick to it. As general as that sounds, that really is, kind of key in balancing school, work, academics, athletics, things like that.
All right, Dan. Well, that's great. And Carrie, thank you very much. Thanks to Dan again for being here. Congratulations on winning the award. I'd also like to thank Greensboro College, Mr. Don Scalf, for coming today. And again, I'm Mike Christie for the USA South. Make sure you stay tuned to the YouTube channel for you can get all the information on the USA South all throughout the year. So thanks again, and goodbye.